welcome to daily news analysis of the Indian Express and the Hindu. So in this video, we are going to discuss relevant topics for prelims as well as for mains. And in the end, we will look at MCQs framed based on these news items. So let's get started. So the first news item is related to judiciary. Justice Karyal is not in collegium list of High Court judges transfers. So recently, collegium led by Chief Justice of India has recommended revised list of transfer of High Court judges from one High Court to another. And in that list, the name of Justice Karyal is not featuring. This is as a result of protest that was done by Gujarat High Court lawyers against the transfer of the said judge. So if we talk about collegium system, then collegium system consists of Chief Justice of India and 4 judges. This system is result of various judicial pronouncement, famously known as first judge's case, second judge's case, and third judge's case. But there has been various questions that are raised with respect to its functioning due to lack of transparency in appointment and transfer of judges. So that's all about this news. Now, so this news item is also related to judiciary, where Supreme Court's constitutional bench led by Justice K.M. Joseph is listening to the petition for strengthening the powers of election commissioners to ensure ECI's independence. So in that respect, Supreme Court has questioned the lightning speed of election commissioners appointment that was done recently. In this instance, Mr. Goel, that was appointed as election commissioner, was secretary to Government of India till Friday. He took voluntary retirement on Friday, was appointed as election commissioner on Saturday, and took office from Monday. But the said post of election commissioner was vacant since May. So Supreme Court have asked why this decision was taken such a haste and why there were not much of deliberations with respect to appointment. So in the concerned case, Supreme Court is judging various aspects with respect to ECI's independence in terms of appointment of election commissioners, removal process of election commissioners, having an independent secretariat, etc. So let us see what the newer development takes place in this case. But as of now, this is sufficient. And with respect to details about ECIs, I have discussed in yesterday's current affairs video. So the next news item is from modern history, where Assam is celebrating 400th birth anniversary of Lachit Barpakun, who holds an eminent position in Assam's cultural history. So who was Lachit Borpakun? So he was born in 1622 and he was leader in Battle of Saraighat that took place in 1671 between Mughals and Ahom Kingdom. And this battle was won by Ahom Kingdom led by Lachit Barpakun. This battle was fought on the banks of Brahmaputra river. And that is why he is highly regarded in Assam's cultural history. Now, if we talk about Ahom Kingdom, so Ahom Kingdom was founded in 1228 in Brahmaputra Valley of Assam, and this kingdom was founded by Chavlong Sukpa. And Ahom ruled for over 600 years before annexing the kingdom to British India by signing the Treaty of Yandavu. So keep these facts in mind from prelims point of view. Now, news item is related to economy. So amidst global slowdown, India's exports have dented. So our ministry have said that though our exports have dented due to global slowdown and various geopolitical tensions, but we have domestic demand that is resilient, and we have robust investment cycle which will push economy and will lead to more jobs in coming months. Also, our inflation has also brought down to 6.8% as compared to above 7%, which was existing in previous 3 quarters. But still, this 6.8% inflation is above the mandated range of 6% for Monetary Policy Committee. So Monetary Policy Committee does the inflation targeting in India, where this committee's objective is to have inflation within the range of 2% to 6% as per RBI Act 1934. If we talk about monetary policy committee, it consists of 6 members including chairman, and RBI's governor is ex officio chairman of this committee. Item is related to Jama Masjid. So Jama Masjid revokes order restricting women entry. So earlier Jama Masjid authorities have put out an order that a woman without companion would not be allowed in premises of Jama Masjid. But due to protest and various voices that were raised against this order, and as this order was discriminating, so Jama Masjid authorities have revoked the order of restricting women entry. So if we talk about Jama Masjid, so it was built by Shah Jahan in 17th century. So keep this fact in mind. News item is related to Maharashtra and Karnataka, where the political leaders of both the states are engaged in war of words for territorial claims of border areas. So there has been an ongoing dispute between Maharashtra and Karnataka with respect to border villages such as Belgaum, Karwar, and Nipani. So in that respect, let us see few facts that are important from prelims point of view. So if we see the geographical position, this is Maharashtra, this is Karnataka, and if we see the neighboring states of Maharashtra, that is Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Telangana, Karnataka, and Goa. And the geographical proximity to Karnataka is Goa, Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and Kerala. So the questions at times are being asked that if you travel from state A to state B, how many states would you cover? So in that respect, please do keep in mind the location of various Indian states. The item is prevention of cruelty is not an absolute idea, Supreme Court observes while hearing Jallikattu case. So Jallikattu is a bull taming sports that is practiced in Tamil Nadu. So few years back, Supreme Court has banned Jallikattu, and as a response to it, Tamil Nadu enacted a law continuing this practice. So this plea was filed in Supreme Court challenging this law, as this was cruelty on animals. So in that regard, Supreme Court has observed that prevention of cruelty is not an absolute idea. Means our constitutional commands the compassionate gesture towards living creature, but it should have a balance, and we should also keep in mind about cultural and religious practices as well. So this is an ongoing case. Let us see what is the result that would come from it. But keep this fact in mind that Jallikattu is a bull taming sports that is practiced in Tamil Nadu. Next news item is with respect to Arctic region. So Russia's nuclear icebreakers and militarization of Arctic. So recently Russia have launched 2 nuclear powered icebreaker ships that were of strategic importance to strengthen Russia's status as a great Arctic power. So due to climate change, the ice is fastly melting in Arctic region, and as a result, the newer route, that is Northern Sea route, would be accessible to nations. And in that respect, Russia is moving forward. So in the last 2 decades, Russia has reactivated several Soviet era Arctic military bases and upgraded its capabilities given the various possibilities in terms of economic and strategic significance. Because if we talk about current trade routes, this Northern Sea route that would be through Arctic region would cut down time to reach to Asia, as well as would open newer routes for world trade, and that is why this region would be of immense significance in coming years. If we talk about Arctic region, there is an Arctic Council that was formed in 1996 via Ottawa Declaration, of which there are 8 members that are currently part of it, and these 8 members are nations that are surrounding Arctic region. The 8 nations are United States, Russia, Finland, Sweden, Norway, Iceland, and Canada. So these are 8 nations that are part of it. If we talk about India, then India holds observer status in Arctic Council. And this observer status was granted to India in 2013. Whereas if we talk about various India's policy in Arctic region, then India has Arctic research program since 2007. And in March 2022, India have unveiled India's first Arctic policy. So given the importance of Arctic region in coming years, this would be next geopolitical hotspot. And discuss development of Chabahar port. So currently, Deputy Foreign Minister of Iran is on visit to India, where India is discussing on various aspects, including the development of Chabahar port. So if we see the Chabahar port, so it is located in southeastern Iran, in Gulf of Oman. This is Oman, this is Gulf of Oman, this is Persian Gulf. So it is only port that have direct access to ocean, and that is why it is of strategic importance to Iran as well as India, because it would give access to trade in Afghanistan as well as in other Central Asian nations. Now moving forward, center pledges to promote millets internationally in 2023. So by the request of India, UNGA has declared year 2023 as International Year for Millets. So in that respect, Center is planning to promote millets internationally in this year, as India is largest producer of millet in the world. If we talk about millet, it is a small seeded annual grass that is cultivated in subtropical and tropical regions. Some of the common millet that are available in India are ragi, jowar, bajra, etc. So if we talk about India, India accounts for 20% of global production and 80% of Asia's production in millets. Moving forward, India GCC agrees to pursue FTA. So the free trade agreement talks between India and Gulf Cooperation Council members would resume, and it would give a great boost to India's trade with Gulf Cooperation Council members. The members of Gulf Cooperation Council are the countries that are bordering Persian Gulf, that is Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, UAE, and Oman. So keep these facts in mind. And now let us look at the editorials of the day. Editorial is about current health crisis due to measles spread in Mumbai and other states. So recently Mumbai have reported more than 200 measles related case in past 2 months. So measles is a contagious viral disease that spreads mainly among children and is very fatal. So in that respect, this editorial says that there are various reasons behind the outbreak. One was, according to state government data, only 41% of eligible children were given immunization shots. And secondly, there was vaccine hesitancy among parents, and as a result, the vaccine doses were not given to children. Further, this editorial says if we talk about recent years, then there has been delays in respect to giving shots under universal immunization program, which lists 12 diseases such as measles, diphtheria, pertussis, tetanus, TB, etc. to give shots to children in order to prevent those diseases happening from children. In that respect, it says that at least 100,000 children missed their shots because of restrictions on movement. So COVID crisis have exacerbated the situation, and currently we are on emergency fighting mode to fight all these diseases. When we talk about measles, India has a target of eradicating it by 2023, but given the rise in cases, this goal seems difficult to achieve. So this editorial suggests that this time is not for emergency measures, but it is time to look beyond emergency measures and to provide countries public health services a long overdue boost in the form of finances as well as human resources capability. So overall, this editorial suggests that we need to look at our national health policy, and it requires an overdue in terms of funding as well as various resources that are needed to curb such diseases. Tutorial is about various border disputes in northeastern states and what is the way forward to resolve those disputes. So recently there was a scuffle on Meghalaya Assam border which led to loss of 6 lives on both sides. And this incident happened after forest guards tried to interrupt truck smuggling illegal timber. So if we see at Meghalaya Assam border dispute, then it is 5-decade-old dispute since the inception of Meghalaya as an autonomous region in 1970 and then becoming a full-fledged state in 1972. In a positive development in this year, 6 out of 12 border dispute locations were resolved between Assam and Meghalaya, and the talks on remaining 6 points were to be started soon. But this event have further deteriorated the situation between these northeastern states. If we talk about other northeastern states, then Assam have various border disputes with Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Meghalaya, and Mizoram as well, because all these states were carved out from Assam itself. And that is why this editorial suggests that given that most of northeastern states have BJP government and BJP government at center, there must be a coordinated effort in order to resolve the border dispute, because this border dispute is a result of colonial cartography that overlooked life patterns of local communities. And that is why the present government should make efforts to have a consensus based mechanism in order to resolve the border disputes. Now let us move to the last part, that is MCQs based on today's newspaper. Question is, which are correct statements about Election Commission of India? According to Constitution, the term of Chief Election Commissioner is of 6 years or up to 65 years of age, whichever is earlier. And strength of Election Commission is decided by President from time to time. And these are your options. So you can pause this video for 10 to 15 seconds, try to attempt this question, and then listen to the explanation. So the first statement says according to Constitution. So this is wrong because Constitution has not defined term of election commissioner or chief election commissioner. Rather, it is up to Parliament, and Parliament have enacted laws with that respect. So term of chief election commissioner is 6 years or up to 65 years of age, but it is not mentioned in Constitution. So first is wrong. And second is right. Strength of election commission is decided by president from time to time. And currently Election Commission of India is a multi-membered body, that is CEC and 2 election commissioners. So 2 is right, 1 is wrong, B is right answer. Moving forward, Battle of Saraighat was fought between Ahoms and British, Ahoms and Mughals, British and Mughals, Ahoms and Rajput. So as we have discussed that Battle of Saraighat was fought in 1671 between Ahoms and Mughals, and Ahoms won that battle and thwarted efforts to capture Ahom kingdom by Mughals. So B is right answer. Moving forward, which of the following states border Karnataka? Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Goa, Telangana. And these are your options. So as you have discussed that there has been a dispute of border between Karnataka and Maharashtra. So if we look at Karnataka, so it borders Maharashtra in north, Goa in its northwestern side, and Telangana is on eastern sides. But MP does not border Karnataka because MP lies above Maharashtra. Here it is MP, this is Maharashtra, this is Karnataka. So MP and Karnataka does not share border. So by eliminating 2, we can reach our answer C, that is 1, 3, and 4. Which country is not part of Arctic Council? USA, Canada, Russia, and UK. So Arctic Council consists of those countries that are surrounding Arctic region. So this Arctic Council was formed in 1996 via Ottawa Declaration, and it has 8 members. And USA, Canada, and Russia are part of this council and not UK, because UK does not surround Arctic region. So D is answer. And last question of the day is, which country is not part of Gulf Cooperation Council? that is Oman, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Iran. So as we have discussed that Gulf Cooperation Council comprises of Middle East countries which are bordered to Gulf region. So Iran is not part of Gulf Cooperation Council, whereas all the three nations are part of Gulf Cooperation Council. So D is right answer. So that's all for today. If you find this video helpful, then please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.